Hi, girls. Welcome back to another episode of Self Care Black Girls, a podcast where we relax, sip tea, and chat about bettering ourselves as black girls. I'm BB, and I'll be helping guide you to make better choices in your daily lives. Okay, so today is part 2 of this 4-part series that I'm doing called 7 Ways to Glow Mentally. What I did was I compiled a list of ways that we can all treat ourselves mentally and, have that mental glow that everybody wants. And I've broken it down into 4 episodes, 7 ways each. And this is the second episode of the 4. So if you want a full in-depth detail, I think I went in-depth of what this series is about, go back and listen to episode 23, and that is the first one, and I explain better in that one what this series is going to be about. So without further ado, let's get started. The first, why do I keep saying I need to stop that. There I go again. The first, you know what? I'm trying. The first way that we can glow up mentally for the this will be the 8th, but for the episode purpose, I'm gonna say the first. The first way that you could glow up mentally is to keep a journal. Writing everything down is a very good thing. Writing is a good way for you to let emotions go that you don't want to tell a person. It's a good way to keep, records of how your life was going at a certain point in time. It's just right. Keeping a journal, and it doesn't. I was mentioning a lot of ways of getting emotions out, but it doesn't have to be that. Maybe you just need to, get into the routine of writing a to-do list a day, some small things like that. Just keep a record of, if it isn't any more than today was a good day, today was a bad day, today was an okay day, just something like that for you to let out those emotions that you have from the day and, clear your mind, clear your mental. The next thing you could do is to focus on yourself. If you're a caring person, this can be very hard, but you're going to have to learn that other people, you come before everybody else, unless, of course, you have kids, then obviously they come before. But you need to focus on you and make sure you're straight. Make sure your grades are straight. Make sure your job performance is great. Make sure that your goals are being put into action, that you're putting action behind your goals, things like that. Focus on you. Are you okay mentally? Are you okay physically? Are you in life where you want to be? Are you where you want to be in life? I said that all wrong, but you get what I'm saying. Make sure you are okay. Meditate. That's the next thing. You don't have to do the full have the music going in the background and all that stuff. You can just simply sit on your bed and close your eyes. You can lay on your bed and close your eyes and just lay there and, reflect on the day or reflect on, where you want to be tomorrow or something like that. Just, reflect. That's meditation. I use it as self-reflection time. How did this go? How did that go? How did this could have went? Not scrutinizing yourself, but just, making sure, checking in on everything, making sure everything went the way you want it to go, or if it didn't, things that could have gone better, stuff like that. The next thing is to never settle for less. I'm not really sure how I can explain this, except for if it's not what you want, don't accept it. If you want this promotion or this job, and you get passed up on it, you don't have to settle there. You can go out and you can find another job with the position you want. You can work harder. You can talk to the boss, and see what went wrong, why you didn't qualify for the the promotion, or if it's school, you could talk to the professor and find out why you didn't get the grade you wanted. But never settle for less than what you want. Like I said, if it's not what you want, don't accept it. Point blank, period. There's no other way to put it. Just don't settle for it. The next thing is to spend more time in nature. Nature is a very beautiful thing. If you pay attention to it, it's getting destroyed, sadly, because people are cutting down trees. There are people who don't believe in global warming and all kind of other foolishness, but it's a real thing, and nature is really beautiful if you take the time to sit and admire it. It's also a very peaceful thing when it's, obviously when it's not storming, but it's a very peaceful thing. So you want to go out, sit on your porch maybe, and listen to the sounds that nature is giving off. Go for a walk, go on a hiking trail or something like that, and just take in all that nature has to provide for you, because nature can be a very peaceful thing, and that's what we want in life. We want peace. So just take in the peace that Mother Nature is giving off, and just feel the love. Feel the love. Yeah. The next thing is to put your life and your needs before the boys. Let me read that again. Put your life and your needs before the boys. Boys, men, they can wait. You need to make sure you are straight mentally. You need to make sure you're straight physically. Are you physically where you want to be? You need to make sure that you're where you need to be financially, so you aren't depending on them. Because if they ever get the hint that you're depending on them financially, they're going to start treating you how they want, because their mentality is, oh, she's relying on me, so no matter what, she's going to stay. And you don't want them, or anyone for that matter, to think that they have that kind of hold on you. You want to, for them to be there as, support, for them to not benefit, what's the word I'm looking for? They're supposed to be there to help build you. They're supposed to be there to help motivate you. They're supposed to be an addition to you. They're not supposed to be everything for you. I think that makes sense. Just put yourself before the boys, the men. They can wait. You don't have to have a man to be successful in life. And then the last thing that I have for you all in this episode is to be open to change. Yes, nobody really likes change, but you have to be open and accepted to it, because you never know when something's going to change. It could be, the snap of a finger, and everything in your life is either going to go downhill, which I pray, knock on wood, that it doesn't happen. It's either going to fall or it's going to grow. And you have to be ready to adapt to that. You can't live in this endless cycle of what you've been living through for months, years. You have to be able to, like I said, at the snap of a finger, to be ready to adapt to a new situation, a new lifestyle, a new job, or anything in that nature. You just have to be open to change. Be open. But that's all that I have for you all this week. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Part 3 will be out not next week, but the week after. And I'll see you all. I will still see you all next week. I'm not skipping next week, so I expect you all to be here. See you all next week. Thank you for listening. Bye. Thanks for listening this week. If you have any questions, want to share a story, or be featured in our Q&As, send them to me at selfcarebgirl@gmail.com, or submit them on my blog at selfcareblackgirls.com. While you're over there, subscribe and join so you never miss anything. Subscribe, rate, and review us on iTunes to help spread the word. You can also donate one time or monthly by clicking on the Patreon link on my blog. There are rewards. Thanks again for listening, and don't forget to stay beautiful.